Hello, how are you doing? We've been in this for a few days now. I just wanted to give a quick update, and you can hang on after while we review the rest of the candidates running in the district. But just to get out there and say this, I'm running because I couldn't find anyone who represented people like me. This kind of kicked off because Myra Flores was just doing something extremely morally gray that I didn't agree with. I started looking at the other candidates, and I don't really agree with most of them either. So I'm a believer that in America, if you don't feel like you're being represented and you feel like you can do a better job, you should throw your hat in the ring and get out there and do something about it instead of just complaining. So that's what I'm trying to do here. It's a one-man show. It's just me. It's this room. It's me talking to you all. If nobody watches, that's okay. If I don't get anywhere, well, that's okay. But hopefully we can get a few people to wake up and respond and kind of get some more voters in the district on the Republican team. And who knows, maybe we could even climb to the top of the polls. We'll see how that goes. So thank you for everyone that's followed in the past few days. Thank you for the feedback. Hopefully I've fixed the problems with my mic. I think I found the problem with the hum. To people asking if I got in a fight because my lip is busted up. It's fine. I'd been hiking out in the mountains for a while, and if you know anything about altitude, it gets really dry. My lip split open from the dryness. So that's where we are this week. We've got a bank account opened up. We've filed with the FEC. I'm working on getting vacation and like sabbatical plans together and transitioning out of my current day job so that I can do this full time for the period of the winter. I think if we can formally get running like the first week of December to the first week of March, that gives us 90 full days to really make an impact down here. So that's the target. Give me a little time to put this together. It's don't want to rush it too much, but we are going as fast as we can. I say we, it's just me right now. So this is the state of our district. And when I say district, I'm talking about the Texas 34th. Many people don't even realize that we have been redistricted. This is going to be how it lands. It's being adjudicated right now. There was a lawsuit out of El Paso to try to stop this. It's not going to be blocked. This is going to be what we run on in the spring. So we used to encompass a good chunk of McAllen. You can see now we kind of stop in Harlingen. We run up from Cameron to Willacy, through Kennedy and the ranch lands, through Kleberg, through Nueces, and we do not contain this like slice of downtown Corpus Christi. That's okay. A lot of liberals there. We're trying to flip this district Republican, and I think we have a good shot at doing it. We just got to pull ourselves together. The other candidates in the district, we've got Keith Allen, Luis Buentello, Eric Flores, Myra Flores. Mauro Garza is no longer part of this. It looks like he's running to be judge. Good luck, Mauro. I think you can do it. You can win. I will support you. I will try to donate to you. Best of luck. Fred Hinojosa just announced not too long ago. Gregory Kunkel Jr., Charles Mandel, I think, announced not but a week ago. Bam Morales, I'm told, is no longer in the race. I think he dropped out and endorsed Eric Flores. This is a good military man. I think he's endorsing Eric because Eric has military experience as well. And then there's me. Isn't it cool to see my face on a website like that? I've never seen that. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna open up some of these websites and kind of check it out with you guys. Feel free to drop off, or if you're curious about who's running, we can look at this together, kind of absorb it in real time. This is Gregory Kunkel Jr. Good family man, it looks like. Help me fix this. I agree. Let's turn that blue into red. This is the old district, if you're curious what that looks like. You can see it used to stretch quite a bit further to the west over into Hidalgo. I noticed Greg has run before for this position and did not get it. So maybe he's learned a thing or two and he's ready to get it this time around. I assume that means make South Texas great again. Vision 2050, border security, Well, let's see what we got here. Economic prosperity. South Texas deserves representation in D.C. Someone who will tirelessly advocate for bringing the most innovation and cutting edge technological advancements in the world to our cities and communities. Technology, space, nuclear, desalination. You see, I'm all for all of this. Great job, Greg. I I agree with everything you're saying here. Ports, shipping channels, energy sector. Yep, I think we're pretty well aligned. Flood prevention, absolutely. So he's talking about desalination from the drought, flood prevention. This is very much like my own plan as a candidate. The difference between me and the rest of these people is I am a very well-trained engineer. I actually know how to build these things. I don't have to go to Congress and learn about it on the fly. I could get my people together. We could try and figure this out on our own without having to go through all these different middlemen to get things done. I can do it myself. I don't actually know Greg's background. Maybe he's got something on there. Yeah, I don't know what Greg does for a living, but I'm sure we'll find out more about it as time goes on. Here's Myra. Here she is already asking me for money to pay her salary. I'm sorry, Myra. I can't afford you. You're just too expensive. That's real Texas leadership, she says, is asking for money to pay herself. God, family, country, join the fight for the future. That's not a future I want where my candidate pockets my donations to her. Definitely not voting for this woman. Actually, I think it's so dire that if somehow my candidacy was making it so that she was going to get elected, I would drop out and endorse whoever I had to make sure that we could stop her, because everything I've seen this week, it's just absolutely egregious. It seems like everyone from Corpus all the way down to Cameron County is against this woman. So we'll see. It looks like the powers that be are kind of aligning behind Eric Flores and Fred Hinojosa, and I think Scott Mandel is very serious and self-funded. So good luck out there, Myra. You can keep the wages from your donations going on for just a little while longer then. Actually, let's see. Real solutions from Myra. Let's see what the solutions are. What's something I want to see? Expand American energy. What are your real solutions? Mind you, she's had 5 years to build this website, people, and she was a sitting member of Congress who doesn't have any real accomplishments from that, but you'd figure she'd have a great website. So let's see these plans. Energy, jobs, and investing in our future. We have energy right here in Texas and across the United States to lower home energy prices, gas prices, and secure our national interests. I was proud to support legislation that empowered our energy producers and stopped the overburdensome regulations. American energy is the backbone. Okay, here's the thing, Myra. These are not solutions. Let's try another one. Let's do more jobs, better opportunities. We must create opportunities for everyone to live the American dream and find prosperity through smart pro-growth policies. For too long, the radicals on both... Yeah, this is not a plan either, Myra. If you're going to spend 5 years at the same job running and then put a tab on your website called Real Solutions, one would expect to see one real solution. I see zero. Must be too busy. Must be too busy. I don't know. Yeah, nothing in here is a real solution. It's just like protecting Social Security. And it's like, I will protect it. Fighting for our veterans. I will fight for them. Yeah, I mean, these are all good things, but you need to have real plans. Anyway, moving on to the other Flores. Eric, veteran, prosecutor, father. Let's check out what your plans are. Priorities here. Oh, these aren't links. They're just words showing good things. Yes, I agree with these good things. I too want to support President Trump's agenda. I too want to secure the border. I would like to see real plans though. Eric is a proud South Texan, former infantry guard captain. Thank you for your service. Former assistant U.S. attorney, husband and father. Okay, all that's awesome. I guess my gripe with Eric is he lives in Hidalgo County. Like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even live in the district. Everything I've read is like showing that he doesn't. He should be running against Monica de la Cruz if this is what he wants to do and representing the people of his community. But it seems like that's not going to happen. Monica actually endorsed him already. Before a single person has ever registered for the ballot on the Texas 34th, Monica has already decided that Eric is the one to win this, which I think is messed up. That's not democracy. That's not reading everyone's platform and making a choice. That's saying, Eric, you go run in that district and I'll endorse you. And I do not support that. So sorry, bud. I appreciate your service. You look like a good father, and I like all the things on your website. It's a very well done website, but I cannot, in good faith, support someone who doesn't live in the community he's running for. That seems like a power grab to me. When you want power and it's not obtainable where you live and you have to leave, no, that's kind of messed up. Speaking of which, that's the same thing the other Flores did. So Myra went to go run in Laredo because it was going to be hard to win the Texas 34th. Then we redid the district to make it easier for a Republican to win, and guess who came crawling back to her favorite people? Myra. Again, power hungry, searching for an easy win. That's not how we operate in Texas. In Texas, we don't turn and run from a fight. We go to where it is hard and we compete. That's capitalism. That's America. These people are just running from reality at that point. So, Keith Allen, let's see, who are you? Keith Allen, priorities. Let's check on that. What matters most? Sanctity of life. All life is precious and should be protected. Border security, protecting our child and parental rights. Fiscal conservatism. Good. I like all of these things. Little more content than Eric has, but not a whole lot more. Would love to see real plans out of these people. Meet Keith. Like each of you, I love the great state of Texas and have strong faith in God. Many of us are tired of the godless culture and remember a time in our history when our nation's laws and culture honored God. I agree. Good luck, Keith. Good luck. I hope you wake the people up. I hope your message catches on. I agree with what you're saying here, and you do seem like a man of faith based off your website. I hope we meet one day, and I hope we have common ground. Vicente Gonzalez, I'm not going to talk much about him. He's our current representative. He's the incumbent Democrat running. It's clear who this man really works for, the Democrats. And any of the other people I've listed are going to be better than Vicente, so we're going to try and stop him. Again, Myra's already tried multiple times and failed, so I don't know why we're considering her again. It's time to move on. And there's one more candidate. Oh my gosh, the Democratic Socialist running against Vicente. So he'll probably lose, he's probably going to lose his primary, and we'll see what happens from there. But, I respect this guy more than Vicente because at least he says what he means. I won't sugarcoat it. Yeah, he won't. He's telling you he's a socialist because that's what they are, and he's not hiding it. But it is troubling that, I bet this dude gets quite a following because he says what he believes. Look, he's got pretty decent website here. Wow. Good luck, Vicente. You're gonna be getting it from the right and getting it from the left of your own party. Make no mistake, the Democratic Party is done. It's over. They're going to be replaced by the socialists. It's just a matter of time. You see what's happening in New York with Mamdani, who is going to win next week. You will have a socialist governing the economic capital of not just our country, but the world. We're messed up there, and I hope that's a lesson to everyone else in the country when he fails so badly, but it probably won't be. We have to fight this on every front possible. Cool. So that's all the websites. Oh, wait. There's one more website. Who's this Jay Nagy guy? Let's check it out. Yeah, let's go to my website. Okay, here's my website. I built it this week, so it's kind of low quality. The donate button does not work, but we will get donations active at some point. Again, I'm not going to hammer you for donations ever. I will self-fund this myself if I need to. We'll do it as cheaply as possible. I have a camera, I have a computer, I have a car. We'll get around the district. We don't need a whole lot of money. Any money I get, I'm just going to buy ads. But if I do get money, I'll try to save every dime that I can. And at the end of this campaign, I'll try to donate as much as we can to a local charity. It's neither here nor there, though. I'll keep going. Basically, I'm going through, like, why do I feel like South Texas is failing? What do I want to do to help it? Why should anyone even listen to me in the first place? What are my credentials? And how could you possibly help? You can click on any of these links here, learn more about specific policies. I think read more about my story and who I am. But that's the gist of it at the moment. I think, like I said earlier in this talk, by December 1st, I'll have a website that is worthy of you all, and I will have plans attached to all of these sub bullets here that you can read and feel good about knowing who I am and what I support. And if you don't agree with that, that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything, but I do hope some of the issues that mean a lot to me that aren't being addressed, that people take seriously and try to push on the other candidates that are viable. That would be a good day to me. And you'll find in here that I am trying to grow the Republican Party. I know a lot of Democrats. I love a lot of Democrats in my life that they're just confused. They don't see where the future is going. They're a little late, and that's okay. We shouldn't be awful and mean to these people. We should bring them in and explain to them how we can give them a better, more prosperous life. South Texas has been under the rule of the Democrats for what, 20 plus years now? And look at us. We're dying. Our economy is not doing super great. Enough is enough. These people have had essentially full authority over the region for a very long time, and they have done nothing. It's time that we take this back. So if I have any message here, we're going to grow the Republican Party. We're going to flip this district, and we're going to have real plans. And if I win or if I don't win, either way, we're going to push forward, and hopefully the other candidates can kind of pick and choose from my ideas as needed. You'll also see at the top here, more builders, less lawyers and politicians. We need people that have actually built things, actually solved complex, hard problems. You can't solve the water crisis by signing another law into existence. You need engineers to come out here and build things. It is too late for a lot of these things to be solved by good policy. You need an actual builder to come and fix your roads, an actual builder to come and build the factories that are going to employ your people. You need an actual builder that understands how things work in the real world. I am the only person that's taking off my hard hat and putting on a suit to talk to you. The rest of these people are putting their suit in the closet and putting on a hard hat for a photo op. It's the opposite for me. And, you know, I hope that message resonates with people, that I'm the only one here that's actually probably worked in a factory for 80-hour weeks and knows what that's like, and knows the skill set of the people in this district and where we're lacking and where we're strong. And I can bring us into the 21st century economy, because we're just not quite there yet. So yeah, thanks for looking. More content to come. I've been out shooting videos all week. I've been meeting with people. I've been seeing crazy things that have me both excited and very worried in some instances. But I want these videos to look decent for you all. I don't want to just dump a bunch of slop on you. So more to come. Thanks for following along. Share with your friends, family. That's the most I can ask of you. I appreciate anyone who has watched up to this point. I know it's long, but sometimes, oh wow, it's been 18 minutes. Sometimes it's good to just speak and get your thoughts out, whether anyone listens or not. So thank you. Have a good weekend.